Hello and welcome to a new episode in Bahraini Dishes cooking show. My name is Chef Ali Yousif and today I'll be cooking for you macarona, which is macaroni and tomato paste. This is our very, what they call it, local dish. It's very simple and quick. To cook this one, we will need pasta, could be any shape, and tomato paste, and green peas, onions, garlic, salt, tomato, and I will use only bzar Bahraini, which is mixed spices. I'm not gonna put a lot of spices because it's not a huge meal, it's just simple. Now, the water is boiling almost, not yet, but I'm going to put the pasta there so we get it. We dante the pasta first until it goes well, and I'm going to add the salt with it, along with it. You might need more salt later. You can add, no problem. Mix it so it won't stick together. Okay, and I'm just gonna leave it there for, let's say, 10 to 15 minutes just to dante it, and when it's ready we will go for the next step. Stay with us, just 5 minutes and we will be back. Welcome back, and we are back after 15 minutes, and I think it's dante is enough. You don't have to overboil it. Just make sure you can chew it, and I think it's almost done there. Just need a few, maybe 1 minute. You just let it there. As I mentioned to you, it's very simple and quick dish to do, especially when you have unexpected guests. And some people also have their own recipe. They have different recipes. I'm doing the classic recipe now, which is I'm going to saute the onion first, adding the garlic, and I'm going to put the tomato paste on top of the pasta. And then this is how it goes. Let's take out the pasta. We don't have to overcook it, so we don't have it like a dough. We keep it as it is, and then we leave it there as it is. First, I'm going to put the tomato paste on top of the pasta. That's how the classic way it goes. Leave it aside, and then followed by the oil. Put it here because we're going to saute the onion. Oil gets hot. I'm going to slice the onion, which doesn't take time to cut. The way I'm doing the classic way also of cutting. Right? Put that one in there. Mix it. Make sure you don't burn the onions. Also, just to remind you, as of my perspective, a lot of people, I'm one of them, they love to add, I'm going to slice the garlic. They love to add potatoes. Potatoes are nice, but you have to add them before the pasta. And it should be good. And then you add them like 2 minutes later, and then you add the pasta to it. Now, don't think about the tomato now. We'll leave it for later. Now, my onions are ready to go. So I'm going to add the pasta there. I'm going to reduce the heat so nothing gets burned. Add it slowly. We keep mixing it. As you go, color gets changed. It will stay red until I cover it. It won't go dark red. It will stay this red. There's two, three types of red different, you know. Now, we'll reduce more the heat. We'll leave it in low heat. It's all mixed. Now, going to add the green peas. Keep mixing it. Smells good. Now, I'm going to cut the tomato, but it's gonna be a bit different of cutting. Like, you see, 1, 2, 3. That's it. 1. That's it. You put them there. I'm going to add a bit more of salt. Then mix it. As I said, put it in a low heat so you don't burn it. Okay? And it should be done in just few minutes, because I'm just gonna prepare for plating. And let me tell you, the serving time for this could be for dinner, and it could be for lunch also. And if you have noticed, I haven't put any spices, but salt, because don't want to do a lot of spices. And this cutting some parsley just to decorate it, make it looks beautiful. Let's get our plate ready, and we'll get back to you shortly. Welcome back, and we are here ready to plate our macarona. It's there, ready. Smells good. Very nice. Look at it. Not soggy, not too dry. It's really nice. Look. Some people like it a bit juicy, and that can be done as well if you're adding water. As the first recipe I told you about, if you do remember what I said earlier, it has a different recipe that would add the water and make nice tomato paste or tomato sauce, so you can actually really enjoy the sauce also. And you can have it dry like what it is now. That's the classic way actually. That was it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you like my macarona. This is our traditional macarona. We're not doing pasta and that. The pasta world is so big. Welcome back, and now we have done our main course or our main dish. Now we're moving to the side dish. Today I'm going to prepare for you something called khabisa. Khabisa is like flour and sugar and rose water. It's nice sweet to have it after your iftar or after any meal. It's sweet, even tea time you can have it. It's served with our Arabic coffee, hashtag qahwa. Okay, I'm going to need 1 cup of water, 3/4 of oil, and then I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and then I have cardamom powder, and I have walnut crushed, and then I have 3/4 cup of sugar, and this is rose water and saffron. Let's put the heat on. This is hot. Here I'm going to put the water. And there I will put the flour. I'm going to mix, the flour has to go brownish. We'll leave it there, it might take time. So let's put sugar in here. Let it melt all the way, and I'm going to add also the oil into the water. Don't do the opposite, yeah? Because you know how the oil gonna fly when you put water on it. Yeah, make sure you don't do the opposite. It's dangerous. We'll let that bring it to boil. Then keep mixing the flour. It don't have to be very dark, by the way. It's just you need to keep mixing it, won't burn. Khabisa, one of the very old traditional dish during the holy month of Ramadan, and every Bahraini house should have it, or every 2 houses. It should be in the neighborhood on daily basis, almost daily. So, and it's very good actually, and it's if you didn't eat enough from your iftar or your breakfast, then you can have this also. With tea, you'll be fine, or with coffee. The water is boiling. Yeah, when I was young, I used to, my mom always to make it. I used to, when my mom used to make it, God bless her, I used to play with it afterwards actually. I used to add extra water, and I make like, you know, like dough, and then I roll it, and then I eat it. It was fun. It reminds me of asida also. It's similar to it. But in asida, it's almost the same ingredients, but a little bit different. Little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. Now the flour is getting brown, and you keep mixing it, otherwise it will burn in the bottom. So if you don't keep eye on it or keep mixing it, it will burn. Now we reduce the heat a little bit. We put it medium. The water, it's done. We just I will add the rose water there and saffron. Mix it. Go back here before it burns. This is very interesting dish, by the way. Once you try it, you will keep doing it. And you will try to modify it for sure, because I tried before. I won't tell you the result till you find out yourself. Now I'm going to add the water in there. Very careful, it's hot. Mix it. Don't be afraid, just mix it. Now we will need to add the walnuts, crushed walnuts, and cardamom, and we keep mixing. As I say, it's a very interesting dish. It's almost done. Just make sure you have broke all the flour bubbles. I could see them. And the color has to be a little bit darker. Wow, this looks perfect actually. This looks perfect. Right, time to plate it. It's ready. And that's the beautiful color it's supposed to be. And top it with the rest of your cardamom. No, no, just a little bit for the smell. That was it for our side dish today. Khabisa, I hope you really enjoyed it, and I hope you make it at home. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.